we discuss about the chloroplast or plastids. Plastids. Plastids are present only in the plant cells. They are absent in animal cells because this cell organelle is responsible for the photosynthesis in the plant. Plastids term was given by Ernest Haeckel. Haeckel was the scientist who gave the term plastid. Plastid are three types. First we call them chloroplast, and second we call them chromoplast, and third one we call them leucoplastids. So first of all we discuss about the chloroplast. So what is the chloroplast? We discuss here. Chloroplast. Chloroplast is the double membrane bounded cell organelle which is second largest in the plant cell. Now, where the chloroplast present in the plant body? The chloroplast present in the plant body in the green leaves of the plant. The green part of the plant contains the chloroplast and it reflects the green light, so they appear in the green color. They are having the chlorophyll pigment, so they reflect the green light, so they are known as the chloroplast. These chloroplasts are present in the cell. These cells are known as the mesophyll cells. These cells having the green color pigment or green color structure, this structure is known as the chloroplast. In the case of chloroplast, it having the double membrane which is made up of protein and lipids. So, chloroplast, the number of chloroplasts depend on the photosynthesis capacity or efficiency of a cell. If the cell having the high rate of photosynthesis, then the chloroplasts are more in number in the cell. The number of chloroplasts depend on the functioning of the cell. In this section, this is the plant cell. These plant cells having the green color molecules or green color structures. These green color structures are represent the chloroplast in a cell. They are present only in the plant cell. So these are the plant cells, or they having the structures. So these green color structures are known as the chloroplast. The structures of chloroplast in a cell. This is the plant cell. This is the plant cell. This plant cell having the green color pigment, with green color structures. These structures are known as the chloroplast. The chloroplast structure. What is the structure of chloroplast? The chloroplast is a double membrane bounded cell organelle. This is the chloroplast structure. Its shape variable in different plants. Different. In normal green plant, it having the discoidal shape. In the case of algae, chloroplast having the different type of shape, we call them cup-like shape. And in other green algae, they are having the different types of or different shape of the chloroplast. Chloroplast is double membrane. This is the outer membrane and inner membrane. The outer membrane, this is the outer membrane. In the chloroplast, this is the inner membrane. This is the inner membrane. In the chloroplast, sac-like structures are present. We call them thylakoid. This is the sac-like structure, and this is known as the thylakoids. Thylakoid is the structure where the chlorophyll pigments are present. Chlorophyll pigments are present in the groups, and these groups are known as the quantasomes. Each quantasome having the 230 chlorophyll molecules. It having the chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B and some carotenoids. The stick of the thylakoid are arranged on each other and they form the structure. This structure is known as the granum. This whole structure is known as the granum. And plural form of the granum is known as the grana. In the chloroplast, the liquid which is present inside the chloroplast, this is known as the stroma. This is the liquid which is present inside it. It having the some molecules. This liquid is known as the stroma. In the case of chloroplast, it also having the ribosomes. We already discussed in the ribosome section. They having the ribosomes, they are the 7 TAC. The ribosomes made up of two subunits, one we call them small unit and another we call them large unit. Each ribosomes having two units in the chloroplast also, they are known as the 7Ts ribosomes, 7Ts. In the case of chloroplast, it having the small segment of DNA also. This is known as the plastidome. This DNA molecule and ribosomes form a chloroplast semi-autonomous cell organelle. This is the DNA molecule, deoxyribonucleic acid. Due to the presence of DNA and RNA, sorry, presence of DNA and ribosomes, chloroplast can synthesize their own protein. It can synthesize its own proteins. So it is called the semi-autonomous cell organelle. In the plant cell, two cell organelles are semi-autonomous. One of them is chloroplast, another is the mitochondria. Here we already discussed, and this is the chloroplast. It having the two membrane. This is the outer membrane, and this is the inner membrane. It having the space between two membrane. We call them perimitochondrial space. And inside the mitochondria, this is structure. This structure, sac-like structure, flattened tube sac-like structure, we call them thylakoid. Thylakoids are arranged on each other, and this whole group is known as the granum. A stake of thylakoid is called the granum. Granum is the place where, or grana is the place where light reaction of photosynthesis occur. Light reaction, it means the light energy or sunlight energy. Sunlight energy converts into the biochemical energy. Biochemical energy in the sense the light energy or sunlight convert into the ATP and NADPH in the grana of the chloroplast. Here the photolysis of light also, photolysis of water also occur. Photolysis, it means breakdown of water molecules in the presence of sunlight, and due to this breakdown of water molecule, it produces the 4H plus ions, 4 electrons and oxygen. So these oxygens come out during the photosynthesis. It formed from water molecules during this process. This is known as the photophosphorylation. This light reaction is also called the photophosphorylation. So photophosphorylation occur in the grana of the chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast, the green part, which is yellow in color, we call them stroma. Stroma is the place where the CO2 assimilated inside the plant body. It means the CO2 convert into the glucose C6H12O6, where in the stroma of the chloroplast. This is known as the Calvin-Benson cycle or dark reaction. Calvin-Benson are the scientists who discovered this process, so we call them Calvin-Benson cycle or C3 cycle and dark reaction. It completed in the stroma of chloroplast. So this is the structure of chloroplast. We can simplify it. This is the outer membrane and this is the inner membrane. And inside the chloroplast, the different granums. This is the one granum and this is the another granum. They are connected by the structures, or these connections are known as the stroma lamellae. Stroma lamellae are the structures or the channels which connect the two granum. Now, inside the chloroplast, some starch or some sugar which is synthesized during the photosynthesis stored inside the chloroplast also. Now we discuss about the types of plastids. So here already we discussed that plastids are three types. It means chloroplast, which is responsible for photosynthesis in the plant body. Second one, we call them chromoplast. Chromoplast is the colorful structure or colorful pigment containing structure which is responsible for various color of plant parts. For example, in case of flowers, in case of fruits, fruit colors are due to the chromatophores. And the food is stored inside the plant body, inside the leucoplast. Leucoplast is the cell organelle or type of plastid in which the food is stored inside the plant body. So these all are the types of chloroplast, plastid. Sorry. So there are the three type of plastid present inside the plant body. How the plastids are formed in the plant body? So initially plants having the proplastids. This proplastid is converted in the form of chloroplast. This chloroplast can convert into the chromoplast also, or this proplastid convert in etioplast first of all, then it can be converted into the chloroplast also. It means proplastid is the structure which is responsible for the formation of the various type of plastids. So proplastid form the chloroplast, chromoplast and leucoplast in the cell. It means proplastid is the structure which develop into the various type of plastid. Here the leucoplast are three types on the basis of stored food. In the case of amyloplast, the leucoplast which is stored the food in the form of starch. If the food is stored inside the plant body in the form of starch, we call them amyloplast. If the food is stored in the form of protein, we call them proteinoplast. If the food is stored in the form of proteins, we call them proteinoplast. If the food is stored in the form of oil, we call them oleoplast, fat or oil. Such type of plastics are known as the such type of leucoplasts are known as the oleoplast. So these are the various type of plastic in the plant body. So first of all, what is the main role of chloroplast in the plant body? Chloroplast is responsible for the photosynthesis in the plant body. Photosynthesis is the process where the light energy or convert sunlight energy convert into the biochemical energy. Then this biochemical energy convert into food. So this is the process of photosynthesis which occur inside the chloroplast with the help of chlorophyll molecules which is present inside the plant body. Second part, chromoplast. Chromoplasts are the responsible for various color of plant parts, especially fruits, color of fruits. Now, third one we call it leucoplast. Leucoplast is the responsible for storage of food inside the plant body. Thanks.